Hi there, welcome to my channel. NYXI Gaming sent over their newest set of Joy-Cons, and this is called the NYXI Hyperion METEOR. It's basically the original joypads that I've done videos for in the past, but with better ergonomics, textured grips, and added RGB line light, updated triggers, shoulders, and back buttons, as well as a bigger battery at 500 milliamps compared to the original joypads' 400 milliamp batteries. This is my fourth set of joypads, and they've officially become my daily driver for my Nintendo Switch. And for anyone interested in seeing other models, feel free to visit NYXIgaming.com and check out their controllers. While you're there, feel free to use promo code WOWVJSLTR, WOWVJSLTR for 10% off your entire purchase. We have the joypad grip along with the USB-C to USB-A cable, instructions, and the joypads themselves. I wanted to mention that they did upgrade their box for the product, and I love the new design. If you've seen my older videos, they weren't very eye-catching, and this instruction manual is massive. Jeez, I think they added like 5 more languages. Wow, yeah, the whole backside is just more languages. I'm actually very familiar with joypads, so it's safe to say that I know how to work these things. So let's open this up and actually get it out of the packaging. So the shape has evolved over the past year that I've been reviewing NYXI joypads, and if you want to see the older videos, click that link or card up above so you can check that out as well too. There's a whole playlist at this point. I notice a different looking button on the back. It looks like wiggly lines, and I think that's where they put the vibration button. Back then you'd have to press the T button for everything, and they moved the T button over to the front, so that's the turbo button, and I think they made it easier to adjust the vibration because it was a whole process. So let's grab the left joypad, and it looks really nice. I love how the front is a bit smooth, and as mentioned, one of the added upgrades is that the back does have a textured grip now. So as you can see, the back mappable button has a different design compared to the original joypads. The analog stick feels amazing, the D-pad feels great as well too, and the shoulder and trigger buttons have a different design as well too, and they feel really nice. It's more of a convex design compared to a concave design like what the original joypads had, so I love that. I love that for these new joypads. So here are my Blitz ice crackling models. These whole things have this kind of faux rubberized texture all around the whole entire thing, and they have a cool LED design, but as you can see, the back buttons are way different. I think every NYXI model before this one had those rectangular shapes, and then the top, as you can see, is more concave on the left hand side, more convex on the right hand side, so it kind of protrudes out, and actually like how it feels better on the newer model. I love that. Let's get this attached and see if everything works and everything gets going. So this is what it looks like on the Switch, and one thing I was really disappointed with the Blitz one that I just had on my Switch, they took off the little flat parts on the bottom to where you can actually stand it up, and there it goes. You can actually stand up your Nintendo Switch once again with the joypads, and I'm really happy about that. So to release, there's a quick release button right there, just like traditional Joy-Cons, and here's a good look at the buttons. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna mess with the lighting features for this. All you have to do is press the T button and press in the analog stick you want to change. You press it one time and you let go. It goes through a whole 7 color cycle, including a rainbow color at the very end, and then after we get to that one, if you press it 2 times on the analog stick, it goes into a breathing pattern, and the breathing pattern is very slow, as you can see, so it's going to cycle through all 7 colors. I don't think I have the patience to actually go on ahead and do that, so let's just jump into pressing it one more time, and it goes to a rainbow breathing effect. Sorry, I messed up, but there it is, a rainbow breathing effect. Do it one more time, you can turn off the lights. Really simple, and it applies to both sides, the left side Joy-Con and the right side Joy-Con. So we're going to speed up the video just to show that it works on here, and I hope you all enjoy the lighting effects included with the LED light bar they added to the right hand side of the Joy-Con for this one, and then the left hand side Joy-Con on the right side. So it looks really cool. It's a nice, neat little feature, gives you more ambient lighting, and you know, you can never complain with having more lights, right? Having RGB lights everywhere seems to be the cool tech thing nowadays, so it's cool that they added that. So they added a designated vibration button, and all you have to do is press the button over and over again to adjust the intensity for the vibration. Let's try my best for y'all to hear it. And it's that simple. Back then you would have to press like the T button and hold the analog stick up or down, and you'd have to go through the intensity through there, and it was just such a pain in the butt. At least now there's a button on each side, and it's really easy to use. So all the buttons work, all the face buttons work. Let's test this out with Mario Kart. The video is sped up just a little tiny bit just for time's sake, but we will slow it down when we map the back buttons and try out the turbo. So every face button seems to work. Both trigger sides work. Let's see if the L button works. Let's get that mushroom going after we hop a little bit. And there's one mushroom. We'll save the rest for the rest of the video. So now I'm going to be smart this time and actually take off the joypads so I can show y'all how to map these buttons. It's really easy. There's a button on the back that says M. That stands for mapping. So MR on the right side and then ML on the left side, I believe. So all you do is press that button in and map which button you want to press. So all you do, if you want to do the right trigger, I just press ZR, and now MR is set to ZR. Really easy. And while I'm here, so it's advertised that you can map on the fly, and it's that simple. You just press the M button and which button you want to map to the back paddle button. And it's that easy. With turbo, it's very simple. All you do is press the T button and which button you want to set to turbo. And you can set more than one button to turbo, but for the sake of length for this video, we'll just try it with the right trigger. And there you go. If you set it once, it's a hold down turbo. And if you set it twice, it's full auto to where you can do it hands-free. I'm going to drop this Joy-Con and show you all that turbo is working on its own. And to turn it off, you just press it a third time and it turns it off. And the whole cycle repeats itself. So there it is, me pressing the ZR button without anything. If you hold it down, the character only jumps one time. But now if you hold it down, the character jumps repeatedly. And then you do it once again, it goes into full auto. So the problem with Mario Kart, I'm going to try it on the left joypad. There's not really a button that you can set to turbo unless I had like 3 mushrooms just to show that off, but pretty much everything on the left side are the items that you use in the game, so I can't really show this side off. But if you were to use this with another game where you want to program one of the D-pad buttons, that is completely possible with the turbo button or the mapping button on the left side joypad. That's all you have to do is press the T button or the M button on the back and set it to whatever you want to set it to. So here it is attached to my Switch. Everything's working fine. There isn't any noticeable drift or any lag. All of the buttons seem responsive. The analog stick is very responsive as well too. So what I'm going to do is, you saw me use this wirelessly as well, but we're going to grab that grip over to my left hand side. We're going to attach it to the grip, and then we're going to close out the video with one more test to see if everything works wonderfully on the NYXI Joypad Hyperion METEOR. Man, that is a tongue twister. I'll be back and change the angles up, and we'll close out the video and I'll give you my last thoughts. After trying out 4 sets of Joy-Cons over the past year, 2 of them were the original Icon model, and I absolutely loved them at the time. And then the Blitz set was sent to me a few months ago and I enjoyed the upgrades, so I thought to myself, what else can NYXI do to improve these joypads? And they actually did it with the Hyperion model, having a bigger battery, textured grips, new triggers, shoulders, and back buttons, along with bringing back aesthetic features like the flat bottom on the grip to where you can stand up your Switch. These joypads are definitely the best update/upgrade yet, and I'm excited to see what they come up with next. Once again, feel free to check out NYXIgaming.com so you can see their whole catalog, and don't forget to use promo code WowVJsLTR for 10% off your entire order. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you really liked hanging out with me today, please consider subscribing to be the first to know when I upload something new or go live on a stream. And if you want to support the channel just a little bit more, make sure to click that join button down below to join my channel memberships, so maybe you'll see your name at the beginning or end of my next video. I'll see you all soon. Please stay safe out there. Goodbye.